Hi, I'm Annika Johnson from Al Johnson's in Sister Bay. I hope you enjoy my new video series called Door County Girl. These are stories of my life, the people and places that I love, and of course how we all survive here in northern Wisconsin. You can come back as often as you like, but don't forget to subscribe to Al's YouTube channel. I'll be posting lots of really cool new videos. So let's go! Welcome to another episode of Door County Girl. Today I am here with my brother.
Her favorite brother, Rolf.
Sometimes.
No.
Yeah. And today we are making something I remember as we were little kids and my mom would make something really quick for dinner.
She would make Ugnspannkaka.
Ugnspannkaka, which she put bacon in it all the time.
Right, and salt pork she would always get. She'd always go to the Beach Road Market and get salt pork.
And she would bake it in the oven, and it's like a oven pancake, but it would puff up almost like a souffle.
It does, and then when you take it out, it just falls.
It kind of falls down a little bit.
And then it was also one of our staples when we went to Swedish camp in Sjölund.
Yep.
In was it Minnesota?
Yep.
And remember.
And Concordia colleges.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
they would come out with a Ugnspannkaka.
And you know, and when we were kids, we were always a little confused as to what to do with it. Like, do we put syrup and butter on it? Do we put
is it a coffee
gravy
cake?
on
Is
it?
Yeah.
What do we do with this?
Well, I find out you can do all kinds of stuff with it. What Mom used to do with the salt pork, you could use bacon, you can use ham, you can use turkey, you can use just about anything. You'd almost make it like a quiche if you wanted
chicken,
to.
Yeah,
absolutely. You could serve it for breakfast, lunch, dinner, fika. But I also noticed that when you use the salt pork, if I remember right, she would just put it on the bottom of the pan and pour it right over, and it would just kind of incorporate on its own. Now, I think if you use ham or Canadian bacon or sausage or something like that, I would mix it into the batter gently, and I would fold it in. But today we're doing the Ugnspannkaka.
Ugnspannkaka.
If you didn't catch that, she discreetly held her hand up so I could read it, but then she blew her cover by showing you that she cheated. Anyhow, yes, which translates to oven pancake, and that's what this is. It's a pancake baked in the oven, and it was a suggestion by somebody that said, hey, could you make an oven pancake? And an oven pancake ingredients are very simple, almost identical to a regular Swedish pancake. So we're doing a hack
on the Al
Johnson
mix. We're always looking for Swedish pancake hacks.
So again, we have our new packaging with the resealable containers.
So if you want to do a half on this, everybody, you can as well.
Yep,
you don't have to make it for the neighborhood. Ooh. Ooh.
Okay, and then we're going to add 3 eggs.
There's 1. There's 2. I don't see any shells in there.
And if you pay attention to the directions, I'm adding an extra egg to give it more of a little custard-like consistency. Okay, go ahead and add the 3 cups of milk.
Okay, so we're doing 3 cups of milk. I just have them in 2 containers.
Better grab my whisk. We're going to whisk this up.
Rolf's a professional pancake maker, you know, because at Al's, he makes pancakes every day.
Every day.
Every day. And he also has a video online, how to make Rolf's Swedish pancakes.
That is something that's on the back. If it has one of those, what are those codes called?
The barcode?
Well, that's not,
No, QR code or whatever.
QR.
Yeah, like my phone, if I put it up there, boop.
And then it'll take you how we make the pancakes at Al's. And
yeah, that's fun. That's a fun video, you guys. You should.
Somebody asked me once, what's my favorite thing to make at the restaurant? It is the pancakes, actually. But I like it if I had a hand in absolutely everything from start to finish. Yeah, if I go there and use the great big pancake mixer and mix all the batter myself, that's for me later on. Oh. That's not for here.
Rolf is got to have something that makes Rolf Rolf. So when he's making pancakes in the kitchen, if you ever walk back there, and you can ask us if you want to go back there and check it out sometime. And maybe you have to give us a little warning so he doesn't look like like heck. So anyway, if you put out the pancake mix and you spread the batter on a big grill like this, Rolf goes with his metal spatula.
I don't.
Yes, he does.
I don't.
And then he goes like this. He goes, cut, 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 cut. Tap, tap, twice.
But it's on that side.
Yeah, so if you, well, I thought it was on the right because you're right-handed. Why would you switch it? It's on the right side.
No, when I tap here, and my last cut is there, and I tap there. So if you look at our griddle.
So you go like this, 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 this.
Yeah.
On the left side.
And the right side when I do the first cut.
Oh, so you do.
So it's cut, tap, tap, cut, 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 tap, tap. I didn't realize I did it till you pointed it out.
I know. I'm like, what are you doing? What do you do this for? And he just goes, I don't know. I always just do that. Then he's like.
But if you look at the griddle.
Yeah, there's little
divots on each side.
From Rolf's long metal spatula. And on all the griddles, you can tell that Rolf's been on all 4 griddles because
there's little
divots.
But yeah, I don't think it can be done without that.
Well, Pooba never did that, and he used a pizza cutter.
I can't do it. Pooba was ingenious. Pooba was a buddy of mine.
Pooba is a guy that actually has a nickname. His name is Michael Shampoo.
Yeah. His real name is Pooba. His nickname is Michael Shampoo.
Yeah, that's it. He's the guy that stirs everything up on Facebook.
Yeah. No, I love the guy. But when he used to work for us, I said, Pooba, I need somebody to help me make pancakes because we're running out of employees. They're going back to school. So he said, okay. So he did a couple things that were ingenious. We had a regular batter bucket, and he had one double the size. Instead of wasting the time of swapping batter buckets, he filled that thing up.
He's like MacGyver.
Then, instead of taking 3 8-ounce ladles, he got himself a 24-ounce ladle. So he'd pick this thing up, which was the size of this bowl, and put it. It's like watching Paul Bunyan make something. Those were his utensils. And then instead of using the spatula, he went and riveted a pizza wheel on the handle of the spatula. So he could just roll it this way and this way and this way, and he never had a tear. His edges never got dull.
He could patent that thing. a spatula pizza cutter all in one.
Pooba would find any job and make a way to make it easier and smarter.
His pancakes were perfect.
Oh yeah, perfect. And
perfect squares. We all fought when we were waitressing. We would all fight for Pooba's pancakes.
When he put that one big ladle on like that, you didn't have any differentiation in color. It just all spread out at once. It was crazy.
Oh yeah, they were perfect.
But it was
pancakes.
too heavy for most people, so nobody really does that. Pooba, come back. We need you.
Yeah, Pooba, we need you. Come back.
Okay,
the place is falling apart.
Going back to.
How do we ever get sidetracked?
I don't know. Like you said, look, there goes the bunny. That's why nobody sends me on any run back in the kitchen or say, Rolf, go to the warehouse and get this.
You and JJ could be best friends.
I could go
Karen
in the
Hall
warehouse.
said that JJ used to have to go run up for hamburger buns, and they'd have a whole bunch of people waiting for the hamburger buns, but he'd go stop at the post office, have a quick cup of coffee somewhere, and...
That's how I feel. There are days I'm in my car and I was like, where was I going? Oh, I was going to the next freezer, but now I'm driving to the pig for something. I don't know. But anyway, here's what I did.
Everything's interesting in Rolf's world.
I took a non-stick pan, but I gave it a little spray and put some parchment paper because I trust the parchment paper more than I trust the non-stick pan.
Okay.
And the reason I put the spray down anyway, because as you know, parchment paper is unruly and curly, and this way
it
stays in there.
Okay. Like glue.
Yes.
That's the glue.
And that's it.
That's a simple thing.
This is it.
The pancake mix with the 3 cups of egg, or 3 cups of milk and 3 eggs.
Right, and if I was going to do salt pork or something, I would have fried that up by now, got it nice and crispy, and I would have spread that out on the bottom of this pan, and I would have poured this right on the top. If I was going to make ham or Canadian bacon, I would mix it in here and pour it in there like a quiche almost. And again, you could use different ingredients. I've seen people that
so my goodness. You could put herbs in there. You could make a vegetable one. It would be really yummy. Before we were going to make this episode, Kit was showing us some other ideas. One was a mascarpone almond.
Oh, that would be good.
That sounded tasty, but of course all desserts sound tasty to me. But
so now that's it, and we're going to throw this in a 400-degree oven for about 25 minutes.
See how hard that recipe is?
Oh.
Even us lousy cooks can make that.
And that's it. No, that's it. We
that's
wait
it.
25 minutes. Now, there is a version of this that people say, well, that's nothing more than a Dutch pancake or a Dutch baby.
Dutch baby, yeah.
You've seen those, and then the Germans have them as well, and they usually fry. Mom did this too, if you remember. She fried it in a cast iron frying pan from Sweden.
Yeah,
only good
Swedish
the
cast
best
iron
cast iron
pan.
comes from Sweden.
Didn't Mom just call you up the other day to yell at you because she didn't want you to use Teflon?
She goes, do you have any Teflon in your house? And I said, yeah, I got Teflon in the house. And
You have Teflon at your house? Isn't that Renee Reinhardt's?
yeah.
Just kidding.
Teflon Don.
Teflon Don. Only the Door County people will know who Teflon is. That's a nickname.
So Mom calls me up to say, they just had a big thing on Teflon. You shouldn't have Teflon in your fry pans. And I said, Mom, I'm not using the fry pan for anything right now. She goes, well, you need to get rid of it right away. Get rid of it.
You can't have it in your house. Just get rid of it
She
right
said
now. Get out of your chair right now and get rid of it.
So actually, I think like every household, you have about 12 frying pans, but you use one.
You've got to have one cast iron pan. You can use it for everything.
But it's got to be from Sweden.
But it's from Sweden.
Yes.
Make sure it's a Swedish one.
But now, I did take the liberty to make I need that hand again.
We did the magic.
The cheat.
Oh, he needs my cheat sheet.
Would you quit telling everybody? The Ugnspannkaka, oven pancake. So I made one earlier today.
Ugnspannkaka.
I made one earlier today, so we're going to pull that one out. And the beauty of the thing when it comes out is much more majestic. It is puffed up to here.
Our
and then it
cousins
falls.
are cringing right now on our pronunciation.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure I hacked it up. They're like, just say oven pancake if you can't say the word.
Yeah, don't murder the Swedish language. Just say oven baby.
So do me a favor and grab one of those larger cutting boards over there.
Large cutting board.
To the right of that microwave, where your right hand is, right there. And then we're going to put this right on there. So we can peel this off. And Puba's pizza cutter would come in handy right now.
Yeah.
But I'm going to use my Mora knife.
A pizza cutter.
And every Swede should have a Mora knife.
And explain why, and what is a Mora knife?
Mora knives are made in Sweden. It's a style of knife and everybody carries one. I don't know why. It's like a tool. Kit carries one. I carry one.
Who was making fun of you the other day?
Everybody makes fun of me.
But everybody wants to use your Mora knife.
Every time
they all make fun of Rolf for carrying this Mora knife right here in this orange seat.
Then they're like, we need a knife. And I'm like, ask Rolf, he's got one.
Yeah,
of course.
Kit carries a knife everywhere he goes, except for I can't ever open it.
It's a tool.
His is hard. His is like, I can't get it open. I can't get it open. Or I can get it open, but I can't get it shut. Right?
No, these are best served warm, in my opinion, and hot.
So is this where everybody gets that whole idea that Swedish pancakes have to be served with lemon and powdered sugar?
This is a Bryn story.
Because every time I waitress,
Yep.
people go, can we get some lemon and powdered sugar with our Swedish pancakes?
Bryn taught me this. She puts it on French fries. She puts it on everything. Lemon. Oh, it's fantastic. It might sound quirky, but it's fantastic. So I'll take one of these, squeeze a little lemon juice on it.
Uh-oh, we need a spoon.
I'm going to use this fork.
We need a Swede, Rolf. You know, that's how you say spoon in Swedish.
Actually, the fork works very well.
Swede. Yeah, but we like spoons. Remember? On that one episode, we talked about spoons or
forks. We did, but I'm looking for a sprinkle.
That's when we need a spork.
I'm looking for a sprinkle. So you can have it however you want. You can try it one of the preserves. I haven't tried it with this yet.
First, I'm going to taste this.
The one I made for myself. It's got like a custard.
Not bad. Now I know why people ask for lemon and powdered sugar.
Isn't that good?
Mm-hmm. It's like almost like a cheesecake consistency, but it's not.
Or it's like almost like a lemon bar.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Well, you know what I'm going to pop open?
Open that, because I like to try that.
Because I'm going to bang this, okay? Because as my mom said, you tap, 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 and then you just go boop.
Did it work?
Of course. So we get a lot of products that we sell in the boutique too. We love Winkies. We love capsules. And this is actually
cherry butter.
Capsules cherry butter, which is...
I've had the apple butter. I've never had the cherry butter. So
I've had cherry butter. It's delicious. It kind of reminds me of a smooth applesauce, but with cherries. Rolf thinks he's going to take mine.
Yeah, try this little
I'll give him
here.
his little baby one here. So this is delicious to try, too.
That's good, too. A little cinnamon in there, I think.
Mmm. That's really good.
What's in there for those? Like, must be a little like allspice or something. No, they're not going to tell you. Spices.
It's a secret spice in the cherry butter.
Very
That's
good.
really good. Maybe it's like cloves or something.
That's what I think it is. Very good.
It almost squeaks on my teeth like a cheese curd.
My favorite still is lemon juice and powdered sugar.
That is pretty good. I have never thought to do that, so it's a good thing you came to this episode so we can...
Do you remember, though, in Sjolundin when we used to have that?
No, but Mom never serves it with lemon and powdered
No,
sugar.
Bryn turned me onto this. Bryn's our bar manager for the Stabur.
And no matter what we eat, we'll be standing in the kitchen eating like a little cream of asparagus soup, and Bryn will walk by and go, hey, you know what would be really good on that?
Some
Just
squirt
put
of
a little
lemon.
lemon on that. It's really good. It's really good in that.
And she's right.
And everything we eat, just, you know what, really good on that? Squirt a little lemon on that. And as a matter of fact, I think that the lingonberries would be really good on it.
If you were in Sweden, I could guarantee you that's what they're going to serve.
Lingonberries.
With lingonberries on
yeah,
top of
but
this.
these are good, but right there.
Oh, but you know what Mom always served hers with was with blueberries. The blueberry spread, blueberry jam.
Yeah, we have, and actually we have a really good blueberry jam in the restaurant. I don't remember the brand name.
Halfi.
Huffy?
H-A-L-F-I.
Oh, it is unbelievable. Yeah. I always have a jar in my refrigerator. It's almost like eating blueberries off the bush.
That's a good one.
Halfay blueberry, it's like a jam, but you can put it on anything, in your oatmeal, your toast, everything, yogurt. Be really good on this with lemon and powdered sugar.
Oh, yeah. Lemon is good on blueberry stuff.
Yeah, Rolf, you didn't save me a chunk of the lemon and powdered sugar one.
It's because I ate it.
Jeez. It's like a hog. But what would you do without my cheat sheet, Rolf, on my hand?
I would have hacked the word, but I probably hacked it anyway.
What would you called it if I didn't have it on there?
A pancake that you throw in the oven.
I
could have called it anything.
A batter baby.
I could have called it anything for the simple fact that most people don't speak Swedish anyway.
This is so good. I think, you know, the way to go is the lemon and powdered sugar.
I love it.
It's really good.
You had our Swedish pancakes like that too. Remember Elaine Johnson used to come in and I'd always make them ahead of time for her. I'd butter the pancake and I'd powdered sugar it, I'd squirt lemon and I'd roll them up in pinwheels.
Now we need to tell Kit that if he has to feed his hungry children,
oh, this could be a good one.
He could just whip it out in a pan like this, cut them up and just say, here you go.
Throw it in the oven.
And they can just run around like that and grab them and eat them like this, like we do. You know, Rolf and I have a bad habit because once you work in a restaurant, I don't care what you are. If you're a dishwasher, a cook, a busboy, if you're a hostess, if you're the cashier, if you're the waitress, this is how we all eat.
Oh yeah, you eat on the go.
We gotta get that. Gotta pick up my order. Everybody's eating on the run.
Yeah, you don't have much time.
You have no idea how much food you eat by the end of the day because you're always running.
Johnny O always puts a kind of a buffet out for the lunch hour, but the minute he starts setting it up, people are grabbing stuff off it already.
It's like seagulls.
Oh,
we all flock to what's for the lunch table. We're all like, wow,
yeah.
Mine, mine, mine. Well, anyways, everybody should try and make the
Ugnspannkaka.
Because it is absolutely fabulous and the easiest thing in the world to make.
It is easy. It's just hard to say.
How long in the oven do we need to keep
About
it?
25 minutes.
Okay.
At 400 degrees. Just take a peek at it once in a while, and you're gonna love it because we'll have a shot of it later on. It's very dramatic. It's a very big, puffy. It looks like one of those souffle, and it just falls. And you know what else is good?
It gets kind of sad when it falls.
Yeah,
it probably looks so nice when it's puffy.
But what also is good, if you want, I've seen some people put granulated sugar on the top just before it finishes.
I'm looking at it, it almost looks like sugar on there, but it's not. But if you get that a little bit on the top, it kind of gets that caramel taste then too. Yeah, well, it is fabulous. So
there we go.
A little lemon curd on there wouldn't be bad either.
You could probably fool Mom and thinking those are lemon bars.
Oh. I dare you to do it.
No.
My mom, Lars just got her a nice Danish almond ring or something.
She said, send it back.
There was a big note on it when I went to her house.
She said, only Danish people know how to make a kringle or Danish.
Something, and she goes, give it to the employees. I don't like it.
Yeah.
So,
it was delicious.
It wasn't bad.
It was fantastic.
We brought it to the employees and we all gobbled it down.
Yeah,
so
it was fantastic.
Anyway, thank you for joining us for another episode of Door County Girl, and don't forget to
like and subscribe. Hit the button.
Yep, because we have all kinds of little stories to tell you and little items to cook. And yeah, and what else do you have to do all winter?
Yeah, and the other thing is, I meant to mention this earlier, if we mess up, which we're prone to doing, check out our page and we'll have the actual amount of ingredients that go in each dish. Every once in a while I miscalculate. So
yeah, because Rolf and I are learning how to make these recipes too. Yeah. So I actually learn a lot from him just by watching. So now I know if I have some visitor coming over that I can just whip it up.
Two fast choices.
Just got to make sure I have the ingredients in my fridge.
These are easy to keep on hand. That's about it.
All right. Well, hey to all, and we'll see you next time.
Hey.
Hey, hey. Mwah.
I'm going for the lemon juice then.
Yep, that's a good one.
Thanks for watching Door County Girl. Don't forget to subscribe, and we will see you next time.